What's up, YouTube? So this is for the this is a question for the CarX community. Is the CarX community toxic? Is the CarX community toxic? I'm asking this ahead of time because I've only made a few CarX videos so far, and you know, I've just gotten into kind of like, I'm not gonna say I got into sim racing so deeply, but like I made a few videos. I got a racing wheel on Black Friday. I've never driven clutch before, and I've been teaching myself how to drive clutch and race clutch and stuff like that, right? So I've been learning a lot of stuff from other videos about real life driving in manual and rev matching and all those little nuances of manual driving and stuff like that, to apply it in the game, right? So like I'm picking it up a little slowly. I feel like I picked it up fairly fast. I'm not saying that I'm like the best or anything like that, but in only, you know, like a few days, a weekend or whatever, I was able to start being able to race clutch, and a lot of it is because of this game. Now, I started playing Forza 5. That was the first game I played on the wheel, and even in automatic, I could not even like win any races, right? I was always finishing in last place. It's just a different feeling racing with the wheel than it is racing with the controller, right? Like, I've played tons and tons of racing games in the past, and I just decided recently that I'm gonna pick up a racing wheel and I'm gonna start playing racing games with the racing wheel, because I feel like that's the only way that I'm ever want to play another racing game or driving game ever again, right? Never want to. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with the wheel, right? So even I picked up the shifter, right? And I picked up the shifter, and in the video I have of me unboxing the shifter, I said I'm not even sure how much I'm even gonna use the shifter, because I'm not that good at driving, right? And, you know, granted, everybody that sees one video might not see the rest of the videos. That's fine, right? But I've had a couple of people, right? Basically comment on this video, right? This video titled "Only 2 days on clutch and I'm this good," right? And I'm saying that to say that I could not race clutch at all, because I didn't know how to even drive clutch at all the day that I got the wheel, Black Friday. A few days later, you know, after I was playing Forza 5 and I tried clutch in Forza 5 and I tried just racing automatic and I still couldn't win any races, I started playing CarX. And CarX, it being a progression-based game where it's like you start out with a slow car, like you pick one of 3 cars, you start out with a slow car, and you build that car up, and then you get enough money to buy your next car, and then, you know, this car you see on the screen is the second car that I've ever bought, or excuse me, the first car that I bought in the game, and that's it, right? So like I made it to the first boss, and I beat the first boss, right, on wheel and on clutch, which is huge for me because I wasn't able to do this a week ago. So of course my driving is not like top tier, record breaking, you know, somebody that's been driving on manual for years and like been playing games and doing it in clutch and on the steering wheel for years. It's the driving of somebody who's learning how to, you know, race clutch. So I now, granted, this only has 2 comments, right? 2 comments, and the fact that these 2 comments say a lot, because the video has 484 views, which is higher than average for, you know, videos that I post on my channel, because I am a small creator, right? I'm a small tiny little creator. I got my little 1,200 viewers, or 1,200 subscribers that I'm appreciative of, but most of those subscribers do not come from CarX, do not come from anything else that I post on my channel, except for mostly the Azeron stuff that I post, right? Like I have this thing, it's called an Azeron, right? I have this thing, and I've been using one of these for about 2 years, and I use it on all the games that I play except for driving games and like fighting games, because I have other stuff for that, arcade sticks and whatever else, right? And So none of those people come from, you know, that stuff. Like none of the people that are subscribed to me come from this or any other game I play normally, right? So to see these comments, right? The first one, I play this game too, bruh, but you literally suck at this, man. Try out your luck in other games. Bro, what? But like, why? Is this y'all mans? Is this what I can expect from the CarX community? Because like, not all, just a couple of videos and I've already got somebody like, yo, go play something else because you suck. Like, what? Then you have this other guy, you're not the best, but give it a good month. It's like riding a bike once you get it. I'm sure it is. I would low-key suggest a simcade like Forza Horizon, right? It helps you get the feel while also not feeling like you're complete ass. And I was like, what? Now I replied to both of these guys. This guy I replied to with, damn, what a jerk, LMAO. Bro, I just got a wheel on Black Friday and never driven manual with clutch in real life, nor have I ever driven manual with clutch ever in a game. I'm just now learning how to use the clutch to drive in manual. How about you try your luck not being an asshole? Like, and then we have this other guy down here who I liked his comment. It's like, if you're hating, just leave. This is YouTube, not Twitter. Facts, right? Like, bro, like what is the point of coming on here hating? Like, just hating for the fact that I'm not that good, right? So, and then this person is like, oh, it helps you feel like while not feeling complete ass. Forza Horizon 5 made me feel like more ass than I did trying to play this game, CarX, because in Forza 5, I can't even win a race. I can't win a race at all, no matter how hard I tried, even in automatic, right? In automatic. And then with shifting without clutch, still that was way off that was way out of my league. Manual without clutch was out of my league. Automatic was out of my league, right? I came over to CarX and immediately started getting used to clutch, manual, and on this game, right? Why? Because on this game I turned off automatic clutch, which is a setting in this game, and when you turn that off, it doesn't automatically let you shift without pressing the clutch. If you do not press the clutch, you will not shift, right? In Forza, that's not the case, but in real life, that's also not the case either. You'll still shift. It's just not good to do so. Wear on your engine, blah 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 blah. Wear on your clutch, blah blah blah, right? Especially if you don't rev match, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, you'll have wear if you don't pay attention to what you're doing while not using the clutch. All those things, right? Things that I've learned looking up videos. Now, the reason why CarX has helped me so much more to even be able to race clutch is because it makes, like, if you turn that setting off, you cannot shift without pressing the clutch. So that means that in order for me in the middle of a race to not cheat myself and shift correctly, I have to make sure that I press that pedal down, let up all the gas, press that pedal down before I shift my gears. Now, on top of learning clutch and learning how to shift, I'm also trying to properly learn how to downshift, you know, with engine braking, right? So a lot of my videos, when you see me going around corners, most of those corners, I'm going to be downshifting, going around corners and downshifting and trying to, you know, make these turns on cars and on turns that I'm not familiar with too much, right? Because like I haven't raced a whole lot with these cars, and I haven't done a whole lot of racing on these tracks and these specific turns. That's why you have to play the tracks over and over and over again to learn the tracks and learn how you turn on the tracks, learn how you need to brake, learn how to downshift, learn where you need to shift, all that kind of stuff. There's so much to learn. So like, to sit here and be like, yeah, man, you suck, you need to try something else, is crazy. Because like, what do you want me to just edit out all of the bad parts? Like, do you want me to just edit out, like, I'm learning how to play and I'm just edit out all the bad parts and basically just lie to you and make it seem like I'm the best driver ever, when you will be able to clearly see that I'm not? But just cut out all the parts where I crashed and be like, yeah, I never crash, I never make bad turns, edit out all the bad, laps that I take, and just put all the good stuff in there and just lie, right? I guess that would be more exciting, but I feel like if I'm learning, I want to put it all out there, right? Like, if I'm learning, I'm going to put it all out there. I'm not going to sit there and try to like fake like I'm like better than I am at this game. Maybe some people might find it entertaining that they're also trying to learn and they're trying to see how I'm learning, and maybe what I'm doing, they see something that I'm doing wrong or I can do different, and it helps them also learn, right? Like all types of stuff like that. So it just kind of blows me away that like there are people that will just comment this stuff on these type of videos. All it was me racing the balls. Like, that was it. And I'm just like, seriously? Like, this was y'all. I would rather have had backseat gaming. I would rather have had people trying to explain to me how I need to go around corners or how I need to do some certain things, because if you could see that I'm doing something wrong or that I'm not doing something, or if I say something in the game, sometimes I'll say some stuff where it's like, oh, I'll ask a question and you answer the question, or you just give unsolicited advice, which is, I'd rather that than you telling me, oh man, you suck, you might as well go try something else. You might as well just quit and try something easier. Rather than just learning, like continuously trying to learn the game, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this y'all community, CarX? Is this y'all community? I hope it's not. I hope the rest of the people that watch the videos and the people that watch me play the game are being entertained and enjoying, the videos, rather than sitting there thinking, why is he even posting anything? He's not even good. Like, I that is so crazy to me. All right, let's get into the game. I just finished the second club in the game, the C1, but now I have to earn more money and earn more to level up the car to C3, or I just have to buy some parts and make my car C3 so that I can race in the C3 races, which will probably be a lot harder for me to do. But we'll see, and we'll just keep getting better. We'll keep getting better, keep running the races over and over again, keep learning, and yeah. All right, welcome back to CarX Streets. Let's see, what is the next thing I need to be doing? Because the last thing I did was Union Underground. I streamed Union Underground, finishing the Union Underground stuff on my Twitch channel and on my TikTok where I was streaming 2 nights. I think it was 2 nights ago or last night, and yeah, so I finished that up, and now I have to, I think, let me see, which ones are C2? Is this C2? Wrong class and rating. So I need to get a car. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one you do next. I thought I had to do C3 because for some reason I thought this one was the next one, but it's not. They're just grayed out because I don't have those. I don't have a car with that class. So C2 is the next thing. So C2 is 160 class score, and rating is 190. So that's what I need to do. I need to level up my car to be that, so that I can race in these Kanjo sprint races. So let's get to that. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? We have to get it to one. What does it say? One. Oh, well, it said, actually, no. We only need 150. No. We need 160 for the thing. So we're at 146 right now. So we just need to load up the class, race engine, or racing ECU. You can put the racing ECU in it. That brings us up to 152. That brings us up to C2. And then let's see, what can we do with that? Rev limiter. I don't know what the rev limiter does. If somebody knows in the comments, you know, let me know what the rev limiter is for. Explain it to someone who doesn't know anything about cars. Like, I know some stuff about driving manual, but specifically, just explain to me what the rev limiter, what this does, because, and whether it should be high or low, or how I can like, how I can use it to tune the car. So, for now, I guess I'll just leave it where it is and just leave it down low. And then we're gonna go back here. So we're at 152. Gonna go back. And we're gonna go to transmission, and then we have the racing transmission installed already. Then we have the racing differentials installed, and then racing gearbox. This will give us plus 15 to rating. We're already at 190 rating, so we're good on that, right? Yeah. And then we also need to have, that's the clutch. Okay, well, what else? What's next? Wait, so this will give us 5. This will give us 8. This will put us at, weight reduction will put us at exactly 160. So we're at C2, 160, and 190. So this should be good for us to get into it, and then we'll just have to, if we put it in a bigger gas tank, it makes it heavier. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it where it's at right now, and I guess we should be good, right? Does this, okay, just putting this up 1 gives us plus 1. Let's just put it up 1. Put it up 1. Now we should be good to enter that race. I completely forgot, because I've been playing Marvel Rivals, I completely forgot that I have to have a new car. I need a new car for the new club. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're gonna get a new car, and we're going to, which is actually cool. I rather it be that, because it's always fun to drive a new car, like, and have a reason to buy a new car, rather than just they take the car that you've been using, that you're comfortable with all the time, and using that car in the next one. So we're gonna leave this car in the current club, which is which is Union. This car is already in Union, and then we're going to get a new car. So let's go to the dealership. Wait, that's the gas station. Dealership is right next to that gas station. All right, we're at the dealership here, and these DLC cars, I'm just going to leave these cars alone. I said I was going to leave these cars alone. I don't think I can use these two, but I'm going to leave these cars alone because I want to progress through the game like normal, by using the money that I earned to spend on the cars. So I guess we could go straight for a C2 car, I guess, or C1 and upgrade it, but I don't know what car so I have this car, M3. That's the one I'm using now. What's the highest car I can get right now? I guess it's this one. This is the but just because it's the highest car doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one, but it does look cool. I do like the way it's shaped, and it already fits the criteria. Is there any other car here that I want? This is I don't remember the cars off the top of my head. I really don't, but I know the numbers are like, or these codes, these little 3-digit things are kind of point to what it is. So I think is this a RX-8? I think this is RX-8 or something like that. It's either that. I think I might just get this car because I like the way this car looks. WRS is a Subaru, I believe, right? C1, C2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this car. I like the way this car looks. I like the way it looks. That's pretty much mostly what I go off of when I buy a car, because I don't know anything about the internals of the car. I don't know which cars are like good to drive. But I just usually go for the things that I like. So I'm gonna grab this car right here, and then we're gonna take this car and we're gonna I mean, I could have test drive it. I could test drive it, but I'm most likely gonna end up picking a car anyway. But let's just drive it around for a little bit. Let's drive it around for a little bit. I'm actually stuck here. I'm actually stuck here. All right, we're here at the styling shop, and we're going to throw some stuff on the car. I do the blue car. I kind of did want a blue car at some point, but trying to get the blue the way I want the blue. It's like not metallic. I really like the Atlas sheen. I think it's my favorite one. It's pearlescent. But yeah, I think Atlas is my favorite. Make it get a little bit darker, a little less bright. Do I want a different color? Okay, I think I like the way this color looks a little more. This darker, lighter blue. I had a cart to spend a lot of money. We spent a lot of money on that paint job. I like this. Okay, and now rim. Metallic rims. Brightness. Chrome rims. And I think I do just want it to be that. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Then brake calipers. Let's make it simple. Throw some red brake calipers. Throw some red brake calipers in there. Springs. struts. I'll leave those the way they are. And then let's go to styling. I don't really care about changing the interior too much, because I don't drive the interior, you know what I mean? The rest of it looks fine. And then we're gonna do vinyls. So I'm probably gonna speed this part up because, you know, it can take a little bit of time to get your vinyls to be what you want them to be. I don't want to put like too much stuff on it, but let's see what I come up with. All right. Why does it do that? Why did when you come out of the thing, it automatically starts rolling? Like, why do I come out of here in first gear and I gotta stop the jump? Anyway, here's the car. Here's the car. I think it looks pretty sick. I like it. Not too much, not too little. I like it. It looks clean. Tell me what you think. I might want the car to be a little more blue though, but it could just be the lighting. But this is what I'm gonna rock with for right now. And we're gonna go give it some. Did we give it some upgrades? Did we give it upgrades right now? I think we should be good. All right, so let's go hit that race and see what this car can do, and see if we do need to give it some upgrades. We're just gonna race it stock, I guess, right now, and see how it does. All right, we're gonna do terrible. Let's go. Oh no! Okay, yep, start over. Yep, start over. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't shift correctly in this game, with the auto off, with the auto clutch off, you will get punished for it by getting like neutral. She crashed too. She sucks too. I'm gonna stay in fourth right here. it was in the middle, I thought I was fine. I was like, oh, it's a circuit race. I went on the outside of it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Bro, this turn. Bruh. Dang, man. That's crazy. It's crazy that that joint was in. Unfortunate. Oh shit, no! Stay fourth, so I can switch to third. I fixed understeer. Am I just coming in too fast? I'm so pissed. I was literally right there. But let me tell you something. Let's talk real quick. This right here, me sucking at the game, right? This is how you get better. This is all the stuff that happens behind the scenes for people to get better, right? You don't just wake up on one side of the bed in the morning and be like, oh, I'm good at the game now. Like, but in order for you to get through these tracks and get through this stuff and learn how to shift better and all this kind of stuff, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. So this is what we doing. And every time I do the track, I get a little bit better. I get a little bit better at shifting. I get a little bit better at taking the turns. I get a little bit better at like when you fail, right? When you fail, you know that you have to learn something so you don't fail there again. Right? So you learn something each time. Let's get back into it. New level. Level 12. 8,000 credits, 10 street coin, turbo kit, 2 racing unlocked. Alright. So we're gonna go back here. I'm just gonna fast travel here because I meant to hit retry, but I didn't do that. So we're gonna fast travel. I don't fast travel like often or I don't like to fast travel often because I want to drive, but we're closing in on an hour here, you know. So let's continue with the racing. Not crash. Which I did. Come on, man. Yeah. I didn't even see that car. Oh my God. Till it was too late. Here we go. Home stretch. Knock on wood. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. You just gotta not mess up. Keep you cool. Take everything that you've learned put it into the game. Oh man. All right. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.